Hello everyone, today we're going to talk about virtual data rooms, its definitions, uses and alternative. So let's begin. A virtual data room, also known as a tea room, is a secure online repository for document storage and distribution. It is typically utilized during the due diligence process preceding a merger or acquisitions to review, share and disclose companies' documentations. So virtual data rooms or VDR exist as a secure way to store documents that multiple need to access simultaneously. So VDRs are commonly used by businesses when they are merging, working on a project or other joint ventures that requires access to shared data. VDRs are considered more secure than physical documents as there is no risk of loss during transit or being destroyed accidentally. Generally, actions like copying, printing, and forwarding are disabled in VDRs, so you can print, you can forward. Virtual data rooms have increasingly replaced the physical data rooms traditionally used to disclose and share documents. With the globalization of businesses and increased scrutiny to reduce costs, virtual data rooms are an attractive alternative to physical data rooms. Virtual data rooms are widely accessible, immediately available and more secure. As services concerns grow and incidents with breaches increase, virtual data rooms providers are developing more sophisticated and reliable databases. Initial public offerings, auditing operations in partnership with other businesses that must work jointly and share information will use virtual data room. So let's talk about the uses of virtual data room. So virtual data room procedures are the most common use of VTR, that is merger and acquisitions. They are most common use. Like you can see companies like UBS merger with Credit Suisse, or like companies merging. So when companies merge, they tend to utilize virtual data rooms for the mergers. These repositories provide a place for the due diligence need during the finalization of the deal. These businesses transactions involve large amount of documents, many of which are confidential and contain sensitive information. Using a virtual data room is a safe and reliable way for all interested parties to review and exchange documents as they engage in negotiations. Businesses often work with another to produce and manufacture products during construction of a building and to offer services. Forming and maintaining these business relationships requires contract and the frequent transmission of data. Virtual data rooms provide for the storage of these contracts and make readily available documents needed for continuance of the business partnership. As an example, changes made to the blueprint of a structure by an engineer are immediately available to all contractors involved. So it makes reliability more accessible. Another use of virtual data room is auditing. So companies practice compliance and accounts is a common practice in all businesses. This procedure is frequently a problem as workers must interact with external regulators and adjusters. Also, today many companies have offices in remote locations around the globe in various time zones. The use of virtual data room allows attorneys, accountants, internal and external regulators, and other interested parties to have a centralized point of access. Providing a central system reduces errors and time, and it also provides for communication transparency. Depending on the type of audit, the level of access and the authorities varies. So virtual data room is most used for mergers and acquisitions. It's used for auditing. Offering an IPO is a daunting task requiring an inconceivable amount of paperwork. Like audit transparency is essential. Companies must create, exchange, retain, and manage large volume of documents. Because of the nature of the transaction, most users will have restricted access such as view only. The ability to copy, forward, or print may be prohibited. So although virtual data rooms offers many benefits, they are not suitable for every industry. For example, some governments may elect to continue using physical data room for highly confidential exchange of information. The damage from potential cyber attack and data breaches exceed the benefits offered by virtual data rooms. That is true. I think like the FBI, the CIA, they still use their physical data rooms. The result of such events could be cataclysmic if the threatening parties access classified information. In those instances, the use of VCR will not be considered. So it is very, very true. Virtual data room has its advantages and disadvantages, but overall, the advantages outweighs the disadvantage, and it depends on what you want to use it for.